Have you been wondering how to create a rock solid support system? If so, stick around for this video because we're gonna share our simple tips on creating and cultivating a community that will support and lift you up when you are beating yourself down.
Oh my gosh, it is having a group of people that will help you build your dreams is the secret sauce to success, because we're not always 100%. We're not. You don't show up every day 100%.
On Monday, I was having a shit show breakdown.
It is
I
great.
needed my team.
It is great to think that we'll always show up 100%. We won't. It's not gonna happen. You're gonna sleep wrong some days. Some days things are gonna be happening in your life. Some days you're gonna be hormonal.
Or your
some
dad's
days,
gonna die.
Some days you're just not going to be feeling it. And so what you have to do is to have a support team that you can lean on. We are not just one-man islands out here. We really are just a vast ocean of people who are all looking for support. And when you start to realize that, you realize that there are a lot of people out there who want to help you, who will come champion your cause. Whatever goal or whatever life mission is that you're excited about, there are people out there who are just waiting for you to come out and begin to ask for help.
You know, something I noticed in working behind the chair with thousands of women is that there was this one common thread or phrase that kept coming up. I feel alone. I feel like nobody understands me. Nobody gets me. And I too felt that way, even though I've got an amazing support system. I have a great family. I've got some good friends, you know, but I still felt alone within that community. And what I realized is that there's two parts to that. First, you gotta stop blocking out the love that they're trying to give you. That was where I realized that I had to take responsibility. And even though I have all these people cheering me on, I wasn't allowing that love to come in. So that's the first step. The second step is to really get clear with, you know, who are those people that light you up? Who are the 7 or aboves in your life? Who are the ones that will believe in your dreams when you're struggling to do that? That's really the kind of system and support group that you want to surround yourself with, because if you're hanging out with people that don't believe in their dreams and that are questioning the big crazy moves that you want to make in your life, it's going to be a lot harder to just take that courageous action to step forward when you have like the naysayers in your corner. What you might not realize is that people that are extremely close to you, that you feel like totally love you, might not be your number one cheerleader.
It totally reminds me of trying to run in a swimming pool. If you ever try to run in water, it's like impossible. And that's what happens when you surround yourself with the wrong people. It's literally impossible. You're going to have to overcome so much more than whatever's going on.
Not only your stuff, but their stuff too.
Yeah, you gotta overcome it. And those people just kind of beat you down. They're like, oh, that'll never work. And if you have a coach that says that, if you have a really fantastic coach, you should listen to them. That's the kind of person you want to be on, that they can steer you the right way. But there's going to be always those doom and gloom kind of people that no matter what you suggest and how awesome it could be, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited, I'm going to be doing this thing, I'm going to be doing that. And they're like, and you're like, it just rains on your parade. You're like, and you leave kind of deflated, and you leave not as excited as you were. And a lot of times when we're first starting something, the beginning is so hard. It's so hard because you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what the next step is. It's confusing. And if you have a person that comes in there and blocks you from the beginning, it's going to be tough. You need the excitement and momentum that happens right at the start to allow to push you through the part where it's tough and you get frustrated.
And if you have a partner who's pooping on your dreams, it's time to get a new partner. And I'm not even joking about that. You want to be surrounding yourself with people who believe in what you don't even see for yourself. When I first met Chris, he said, you know, true love is investing in another's spiritual growth. And in that moment, I didn't realize it, but he had invested in my growth and me helping me to figure out who I am and what I'm here to do on this planet. And so I realized I've had this amazing support system right here in my back pocket this whole time, but even still, I felt alone. And so that led me to create an online community called #ShineTribeSisterhood. And I created this private Facebook group about 6 years ago because I wanted to connect with other like-minded people who were on a mission, who are trying to discover themselves, who are trying to heal their hatred and their pain from the past. And that's a pretty vulnerable topic that not a lot of people are just like shouting from the rooftops like, hey, let's hang out. Are you healing your mama trauma? Okay, cool, let's do it together. But the truth is, we're all going through some kind of struggle and we don't want to feel alone. So I created a private Facebook community. It was free and it started with one person, me. And then I would invite people that I'm like, you know, you seem like you're on the up and up. Let's do this together. And that group slowly built over time to thousands of women all over the world on a mission to love themselves and shine their light. And so whatever your mission is, and maybe you're someone who's like, I don't know my mission, then that's the mission, is to figure out the mission. find and surround yourself with the people that are in that space who are doing the same thing. If you're like, you know what, I really want to start a new community for children. I'd like to bring, you know, gifted children together and teach them meditation. There's other moms out there that are probably wanting to do the same thing. So if you just start a group, you start putting it out there and you're like, hey, this is what I'm doing. Like, do you want to be a part of it? You'll be surprised at how many people have said to me, oh my God, pause. Do you see that right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Many of you have been following us for years and know that we're all about spirit signs and angels. I just mentioned dad passing, and pink cars is the spirit symbol that I gave my guides to show me that they are always with me. And a pink truck just drove by.
Just drove by. Bright pink. Oh, like we're talking like flaming Barbie pink.
It was a Barbie pink truck, that's for sure. So it's just amazing. Like the signs, the people, the things that you need will show up to support you when you call out and ask for it. You know, you have free will, and asking for help is the first way to activate that magical essence of, you know, the universe puts the right people at the right place in the right time and the right pink truck in the right moment. But you have to be willing to ask to open up and receive. So if you're looking for that support system and you're not in the Shine Tribe, 1, come hang out with us, and 2, start your own mastermind. Start your own little club and community of people who are really your #1, like rock supporter cheerleaders.
Yeah, a lot of people who are talking about that they don't know what their passion is, a lot of times they haven't found the person or the type of person that it is that they want to serve. And when I'm thinking about that, it's always, who do I enjoy being around? Because I don't want to serve people that I don't enjoy being around. That would not put me in my best energy state. I'm not going to put my best foot forward. It's just, I'm not going to want to really get out of bed. I'm not going to be motivated. I'm going to show up late. I'm going to look scrubby. You know, this is about finding who it is that you want to serve. And it can be anybody. It doesn't have to be, you know, it doesn't have to be someone that someone wants you to serve. It just, who do you really resonate with? And then find out what their problems are and how you can help them. So if you're a person that is going to start their own mastermind, it starts with you. You're the first mastermind person. And you should only be adding people to your mastermind who are going to help it out. This isn't just get as many people in the floodgates as possible. That's not what this is. That's getting an audience, and that's a totally different, a different, mastermind is designed for people with the same goal to be able to move forward so much faster. Like I was talking about earlier, if you surround yourself with the people that won't help you, it's running in water. When you have the right mastermind team, people who are really on the same level with their mind and with their heart and are really going after the same thing, you're not only just like running out of the water, you're being carried by everybody and you're all running together. And it's just so much easier because you don't have to put in all the effort.
Yeah.
Oh, these people will help you do everything. And not only that, you'll feel good while you're doing it. Whoever has had a goal and then along the way it felt like crap? I know I have. I've lost 75 pounds before, and I'll tell you there are a lot of days in that where it was sucky. There was a lot of it just sucked. I'm hungry. I'm like, what is the deal here? But having a support group is like, hey, you got it? And we're doing it too. It's not a big deal, we're just doing it together. Yesterday was tough for me, but I know you can get through it. I got through it, you can get through it too. And when you have someone that's telling you that and reminding you of how great life is, about how much to appreciate the world and about how beautiful things are, it's easy to live and accomplish your dreams because you are excited, because you're smiling, because you wake up and your eyes glow a little bit more. So make sure that when you start off with that team of 1, in your mastermind, it's you, but it's a powerful connection. Start to be your own friend now. And then add the next person. And maybe that's a partner, or maybe that's a spouse, maybe that's one of your friends, maybe that's a work colleague, maybe it's someone who's just really smart that's not in your business, but you can bounce ideas off of, like a girlfriend or a guy friend. Maybe that's, and it just expands from there. And you always add on just one person at a time, making sure that they are the right fit. The second a person doesn't fit into my mastermind, they're not in it anymore. Like, I'm trying to go and do something. I'm trying to make something happen in my life and into the lives of others so I can show up and serve as great as I can, because that gives me the most fulfillment in my life. And so I want to make sure that every single person that I'm looking at is someone who's gonna be there on that team, that's gonna be trying true, that's gonna be a diehard fan, that's really going to help me lift up everyone else, because I cannot do it alone. It's too big of a mission. When you take on a big mission, you need more help. And so having that mastermind is going to supply you with the ability to do that.
Ooh, you are all kinds of fired up today. I love it. Chris always says he'd rather have 4 quarters than 100 pennies. So go find your 4 quarters or your $50 or your Sacagawea and figure out who are those support core people that will lift you up so that you can get to your dreams faster. We only have so much time.
Yeah, and the last thing I'll say about this, the people who you choose, They definitely need to be loyal, they definitely need to be positive, but the other thing is that you have to be able to trust their opinion. Do not just put people in there because they are upbeat and will say yes to everything that you do. Masterminds aren't like that, in the same way that people think of like soulmates and twin flames are not like that either. When someone meets their soulmate, a lot of times it's conflict and it's chaos because it's going to force them to grow. And that way they become more involved in what love is and they overcome all the obstacles. When you have a mission or a business that you're running or a relationship, it's going to be the same. A lot of times what the mastermind people are able to do is to stay calm while allowing you space for transformation. And so make sure that the people you're surrounding with are honest people, honest and dependable, that you can ask them straight to the face, hey, what do you think about this? And they can be like, it's terrible. It sucks. That's not a good one. Don't do that one.
If you don't have that friend, just DM me. I got you, girl.
Here's the person for our mastermind group. She will just come out and flat say it. But you have to have one of those people in your pocket, because if you don't, you're getting too much yes man stuff and you're not getting enough good feedback. Because if you don't have good feedback from the beginning, it ends up being really expensive feedback when you actually learn it.
Oh my gosh, my heart feels so full, so supported, and I know that you have a community that is ready to cheer you on and to support you. All you have to do is just ask. So let us know how you enjoyed this video and what your thoughts are when it comes to creating your own mastermind. You know, of course, tons of coaches offer group mastermind experiences, but what we're telling you is that you can create your own within the community of people that are right by your side. Let us know how you enjoyed this in the comments below, and we will catch you guys later.
Peace.